All right, today we are going to create an adorable little clutch. So here's your bag, here's our transfers, here's our ink mat that's going to protect our fabric from bleeding through. We have our fuzz cloth, we have our ink colors, we have something to wipe our hands on because we're dealing with ink and we need to be careful. We have some washi tape to protect our canvas and hold our design, and then we have some parchment paper, and I also have our heat press over there because we're working with ink. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to take our ink mat and go ahead and put that inside and make sure we get this all nice and pretty and even so that our design is nice and even. All right, so I got that all secured. And now we're going to take our first transfer. Open this up. There we go. We're going to put this on our fuzz cloth and then put this down. Now, I love that I have something to go by to measure on this clutch and make sure everything is even. So I'm measuring with this black line down here. And then I'm going to make sure there's no air bubbles and go ahead and get to work. Okay, so this part I'm going to make black. This is going to be gold. And again, you just need to be really, really careful. We're going to actually go ahead and put some washi tape around so that I don't get any ink on my pretty little bag. When you're dealing with ink, it's permanent. So you can take this washi tape just for safe measures so that you don't get any extras on your bag or whatever you're working on. So just put this around like so. All right. Okay, so now we can take our black, and definitely don't need a lot. Be really careful not to get on the other part that we want gold. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our excess off there. And I will set that there. Now you can see I got some on my hands, so I'm going to get that off quickly. Do not want that to get on our bag. So that's why you keep a nice little wipe. And now I'm going to take the gold and do the rest of the bag, the rest of the transfer. This gold is so pretty. See, that tape gives you extra leeway as well. So being really careful around that edge with the black. We don't want any black in our design over there. And really careful. Okay. Get the excess off. And set that right there. Now, I want to check my writing as well. I always want to check that because you can fix those mistakes if you don't pull it all the way up. So I want to put some more on my Y. There we go. Make sure there's none on your fingers. Okay, my Y looks better. I'm gonna put some more on my S. Perfect. That's more on my E. So you can check it before you pull it up. Ah, there we go. Bags under my eyes are designer. Now I'm just gonna put that into the water over there, let that soak. And then we're gonna grab our second one right here. And we're gonna put this underneath. Try to center that. Right there. Okay. Make sure that's perfect. And then we're gonna take our black, make our little eyes. Super quick, super easy. Pull that up, check as you pull it up. Adorable. All right, so now I'm putting that in the water as well. Let me get this under. Okay, so now we're going to air dry this just a minute, okay? So I'm going to pull this off the pad a little bit, there, and then air dry. Now I'm going to pull this out, pull our ink mat out, and we are going to air dry just a little bit more, and then we'll heat press that. So use a cool air dryer. We just want to make sure that's not tacky, it doesn't stick. And then what we're going to do is put this over it, just a little bit of parchment paper, and I'm going to put this underneath just for 30 seconds. We're going to use a heat press, put it over like this, take 30 seconds. That heat press, once you do this, it sets it. So, you know, before you do this, it's not going to be permanent. So you have to make sure that you use either a heat press or just a regular iron. If you do an iron, you can actually do 4 minutes on each side. So after this, we'll flip it over and do one more on the other side, and that's it. I like the heat press because it only takes 30 seconds. And that is it. So we will flip this over and do it again, but there's your bag. Adorable. My daughter will love it.